We're here. I don't see any reason not to go over all the grand structures that's been built so far. So we can start off with Luke's little smithing shop.
Good stuff.
Mikey TV, hi. You're just in time for a preview. You've got C's insanely awesome library up here, which is still being built, but most of it is built, especially the base. You can actually take a wee peek inside because it's looking pretty top. So cool.
Oh, is that the library?
Yeah, it's so fucking cool in here. It just reminds me of Castlevania, the Belmont's hideout. Then of course you've got Horse Highway, which is just a path for getting out of the town with your horses in a quick manner. We've got a couple of... We've got an ice fairy and a grass fairy up there just humping the air. That's nice.
Spirits of nature.
If you come in here, we've got the tavern. Personalised seating area.
My camera to see this. It's good.
Come out, you've got your little seating area. Come round, this is the town square, centre of the entire town. Look over here, this is Donzi's house. Over here is the map of the entire area that kind of looks like a Pokemon town. This is just a little thing of what's new and what's been built. If you come over here, you've got the ready to go delivery service. Basically, if you pay 2,000 Gupa, you can get one thing delivered, and it's got a 5-star rating thanks to C. This is Willie, our delivery sheep.
We are good, Willie.
I'm gonna drop out.
Okay, so this is mine and C's house. Come in, you've got your little foyer with the little dancing guy. Da 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 da. You come in here, it's the living room. Little fireplace, little couch, chill out. You come over here, it's the kitchen. You've got sink, you've got fridge, some stuff there. You've got the back garden, you've got your wee table. You've got your barbecue area, you've got your lounging area. You just little, you sit here and you just, well, now you take stock of Marxian's big house. Over here is the shed where we keep all our stuff. It's pretty organised. We've got everything from nether blocks to smooth stone, and it even has been extended in here. You come upstairs. Oh, I forgot. C built a lovely little shelf with some chests and some flowers. Looks absolutely amazing. Again, C,
wow.
Amazing job.
Really nice.
It is really nice, isn't it? She did a fantastic job. You get C's room. I'm not going to show that off. That's because our doors are closed. If we come in here, get my TV, little sitting area, a wardrobe, a wee bone. Sometimes you just got to spin the wee bone. It's for fun. Get bed, my curtains up there. A wee small was here on the 30th of the 9th. Let's be honest, a wee small is here all the time. You look out, this is our veranda. This used to be a turtle resort beach, but turtles suck. So Ryan turned it into an actually pretty good looking sandcastle, which I'm actually really impressed with now that I've seen it. Over here is a really cool forest that we built from scratch. Not a single one of those trees that makes the forest is a real tree. It's completely artificial. Well, technically, because it's still made of like all the wood and stuff, but we essentially went round an entire pathway. Come through here, entrance is in here. although we still need to work on this a little bit. But we come up here, and then boom. The really cool thing about this is if you create a block under a grass block, and then you use your spade to make it a pathway, and you put a light underneath it, it'll light up the pathway. So you get a little cool little ruin here, completely covered in vines. Keep coming through here. Again, this was all made from scratch. Not a single thing of this was already there. Another little ruin. You keep going, you keep going. Come through some vines. Boom! You're into a little pond type area. It's all nicely lit. Another little ruin there as well. We wanted to add in some really cool things. We did so well. We did do. See, all these things are amazing, and we did it all in survival. Let me just point out that everything that's built in this world is all from survival. So we went out, we chopped all the logs, we got all the wood, we got everything. Yeah, we got everything from scratch. One of the things that took the longest, of course, was the lighthouse, which I'm just about to show you. So you come out, you get a really nice view of our house, Sandcastle, Marxian's house. Marxian's house looks really cool from here. The lights, the purple really lights up and looks pretty cool.
Still Candy Castle.
Yeah. So you come up here, and then you've got the Moonview lighthouse with Steve the polar bear. Hi, Steve. And then you get Sebastian the fish. He just sits in there and does fish stuff. Sniffs the water. That sort of thing. So this entire place was made of quartz and redstone from scratch. If you played a lot of Minecraft and you know how hard it is to make a quartz block or a redstone block, hours were spent. So then you've got your little room. Up there, of course, is where the lighthouse works, gets turned on and off. It always just stays on. If you look out the window, you can get a really good view of C's library, tavern, Ryan's house, the big portal that's actually stuck into the mountain. So yeah, we'll come down. This place is really cosy. The carpet was a really cool addition. Instead of that hard stone flooring, some cheeky carpet. Again. So one of our viewers from Twitch, Ari, she's a really nice kid. She does a lot of school work, so she can't join us all the time. But she requested that we build a pond. So we built this little pond. It's really nice, some stepping stones. But if you come over here, there's actually a little secret. Under the waterfall, there's a little sign that says Ari's Pond. And that was just a thank you for her. Right, so you've got the horse stable. You've got Marxian's horse, which is called Bojack. Dagger's horse, which has not been named, so I don't know which one is which. Luke's horse, which also has not been named. You've got my horse, which is Wraith.
Oh, they have names.
And you've got C's horse, which is Ghost. Yes, they do have names. And you come to the sheep, and you see that one of our sheep is actually a little rainbow boy. Really good little guy. That's Jeb. You've got a cow farm. You've got chickens. You've got Lloyd's treehouse. It is the Great Frost Horse Mountain. Now, we were actually shaving back the mountain, and it accidentally turned into a giant horse head. That's in German. I'm not going to attempt to say it because I'll just butcher it. But yes, so you've got pathway, town square. This is the upside town. It's basically a town that's very similar to ours, that's just all in ruins. You won't recognise this building here because this is Marxian's, but Marxian actually destroyed his to build what he's building now. But if you look at this one, you'll notice that this is pretty much ours. This is mine and C's, but all in ruins. So you come in, you have the death patio, you have the old kitchen, the old living room. There's a kitchen bit in tatters as well. You go upstairs, all in ruins. This is C's room. You don't actually get to see. This is pretty much it, but in ruins. You come in here.
So I reckon you're not going to do my new house?
Fuck no, Marxian. Not even a wee bit.
I don't blame you.
Yeah. I know you wouldn't. And then you come over here, and what's currently being built is a horror mansion for next week's event.
And that's my favorite. That one looks so good.
You like the mansion?
Oh yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it.
Sweet, thank you.
Amazing. Good job.
It still has to get so much work still has to be done to it. It needs to get made bigger. This isn't actually how it's going to look on the inside, but it's going to be tight corridors, and it's going to be really cool. I think everyone that's joined in on these streams and it's put hours and hours into building and farming and making everything that has been made in this world, everyone's done a tremendous job. And for the people that are on, to the people that unfortunately can't be here, hey Donzi, I just want to thank everyone for putting time and effort into this really cool survival world. Again, this has all been done in survival.